Hi guys. I abandoned you for a while and I'm really sorry about that. I'm laughing, but I genuinely am. It's been insane couple of last 2-3 weeks I think that I haven't been able to post. For those who don't know, I'm a working actor as well. So right now I'm in 2 plays and I have 2 jobs on top of that. And I was kind of sick and I did do the Sabrina Carpenter SNL. Is it up? No. I got flagged, but I'm fighting to get it back for you guys. If you're curious, I don't know if you are, but the 2 plays I'm in is I'm the second witch in Macbeth, and I am the teacher in the play adaptation of the movie Christmas Story. So those are really fun. We had Macbeth all last weekend, and Macbeth has a final show this weekend. So I'm really excited about it because it's really fun and it's really awesome. But with all of that aside, yes, I'm tired and yes, I am dying. But your girl's what? She's booked and busy. My friend and I both love Laufey, and she told me that there's a song from this new album that she's gonna strangle me if I don't listen to, because I've been holding it off because I want to listen to the album. And she says, I don't care, just listen to the song. I'm gonna listen to the song. I'm really excited about it. I know nothing about it. All I know is that my friend's obsessed with it and she wants me to listen to it. So let me pull it up. We are doing Too Little Too Late from Laufey, the love of my life. She doesn't know it yet, but it's the official lyric video, and Chords, which those that have watched my videos and know me and my instruments, I play like 5. They're like all in the background somewhere. My keyboard's right there. So I don't know if I'm feeling it. Maybe I'll whip it out. My instruments. This is Lewis. He guards my AirPods. Okay. The whole town is talking. Ooh, what'd I do? Oh, it's just a piano acoustic song. Am I gonna be depressed? Guys, the only one I've heard from this album so far is Lover Girl, so I'm worried. This reminded me of The Notebook. On top of a kingdom, I'm just a jester. I'll never be him. Last night you called. I'll never be him. I was actually sorry, I got actually excited. I was like, is Laufey Vi? I think this song is from the man's perspective. Someone tell me wrong. Okay, fine. So we're in a man's perspective. I got kind of excited. It's okay. We all interpret it differently, but I had a moment of excitement. Wait, I missed that. Why would they do that if they're engaged? Okay, I know y'all heard that. When someone continues a note someone continues a word into the next word. It just keeps going! I feel like I'm being chased, which is what exactly she said. Ooh, the instruments, ooh. Oh, guys, I am not in the mental place for this. I had something happen like this recently. Is this what my friend told me to react to it? Is this like targeting me? Just keeps going. Okay, so it builds like you're being chased, and then it leads to nowhere because you were too little too late. You didn't run fast enough. Oh, I need to hear that again. Too little, way too late. I don't know if this is personal to anyone. This is personal to me. This is
Guess that we're soulmates in different lifetimes. What if you leave him? Throw me a lifeline. I know that you're happy, but it just killed me too.
guess that we're soulmates in different lifetimes, but what if you leave him? Throw me a lifeline. Do you guys ever like someone and then you missed your window and then they're with someone else? And I know this from the guy's perspective, but just because it's the girl singing, and because it's really interesting to think of as if you're thinking about with me. Of course, it's a girl, but she's with a guy now.
Just killed me.
It did kill me. It did kill me.
Hear you scream my name, a clear fucking X-ray.
Guys, every time Laufey curses, I feel like I'd be like electrified.
A clear fucking X-ray of if I'd stuck around. I swear to God, I almost drowned. To tell you I should have chased you, I should be who you're engaged to. Lost my fight with fate, a tug of war. Hey, I give in, I abdicate, I lay my sword down anyway. I'll see you at heaven's gate, 'cause it's too little, way too late. I'll toast outside your wedding day.
Right. Right. Right.
Whisper vows I'll never say to you, 'cause it's too little, too late.
I'll toast outside your wedding day? Right, right. Whisper vows I'll never say to you. Laufey. You're doing harm. You're doing harm. To me, at least. Alright, let's look at some of these lyrics, because I think we need to. Yeah, this is gonna do numbers on my Spotify Wrapped. I can promise you. So I'm going through the comments right now. And what I thought was really fascinating is, yes, okay, I thought I was going crazy. I didn't mention it because there's a lot going on, but I did hear Bewitched at the end of the song, which I thought was really cool. Someone says it's the same guy. Where'd it go? It's the same man from Fragile and Promise. Another comment that I thought was really interesting is that they say it's in the 5 stages of grief are presented here. And this person has a really long username that I'm not going to try to pronounce, but go see him. The first thing is TH3, but denial when she says, I'm just a gesture, I'll never be him. Anger is a clear effing X-ray, or I'd stick around. Bargaining, what if you leave him, throw me a lifeline. Depression, I lay my sword down for fakes, it's too little, way too late. Acceptance, I'll toast outside your wedding day. It's not just one chase, where a lot of times with a song like this, they really build up. This happens twice, and it's almost like it's 2 different instances. Okay, so I've read through the lyrics a couple of times. This is what I'm gathering is the story of it. Please let me know if you have another interpretation or if you're wrong. But, so there's a lot going on, which I think is what that comment said before, is a lot about the 5 stages of grief within this. And I think a lot of it has to do with what this person deems fate as. And in the beginning, he talks about how he sees in the newspaper that the woman he's in love with is engaged and they're exes or whatever, and then they're out and about, and she sees him and is like, hey Victor, and asks him he is and all that stuff, and he's like not along and lying and saying he's good and it's happy, but all the while he's thinking, why didn't I fight for her? Why didn't I follow her everywhere? There's a lot of things that my friends talk about, or it's big in media portrayals of the difference between a male and a woman breakup. And a woman will like feel it all initially, and she'll wallow and all that stuff, and then after a couple of months she'll get up and she'll move on with her life. Where a lot of times it is the opposite with men. Men immediately move on, or they push it down, or they play video games, or do whatever it is they do. And 6, 9 months, 2 years down the line, it suddenly hits them, and they're filled with all that regret and that shame. That then they wallow, but now they can't do anything about it because now it's been too far gone. Especially when the other person has moved on. And I think that's very clearly very similar of what is going on here. Is he's now regretting the fact that he didn't chase her everywhere she went. He didn't follow her down and confess his love for her and all this stuff. He just let her go. And he's laying a sword down to fate because he's trusting, if it's mine, it'll be mine. If it's meant to be, it'll meant to be. I know we're soulmates for all this stuff. And he just goes on to say, he doesn't need reminders of everything that's wrong. And hey, he knows they're soulmates. But again, with this whole fate ideation, that maybe it's just wrong, right person, wrong time. They're soulmates in another universe. That whole trend where it's like, in another universe, we would have worked out another timeline. And then he's kind of saying but I'll stay around. I will wait around. If you leave him, I'm first in line. That ABBA song, This is what I think is really interesting, is in the chorus, the second chorus, she says, to hear you scream my name, a clear effing x-ray of if I'd stick around. So what I'm thinking it is that now they're out in public or whatever, and he sees her with her fiance, Jacob, and she's like, Jacob! Ah! And Victor, I think I named him, is watching it, and he's watching her say that name. And that's what I think is the x-ray of, is that if he had stayed with her, if he fought for her, that would have been him. He would have been the one engaged to her. He would have been the one that she's running to in the middle of the plaza, screaming his name because she's excited to see him. That would have been him. But it's not, because he let her go. And then he goes on to say that with this, seeing her happy, now he's resolved, and he's understanding that he lost his fight with fate. No longer, if it's meant to be, it'll be, because it's not being. And it's never going to. Because he let it up to other powers when he could have done something about it, and he didn't. And he's abdicating, surrendering his place in this and his hold on her because he doesn't have anything to grab onto. And something he says is, I'll see you at Heaven's Gate. Maybe he's saying that he's not going to get over this until he dies. And hopefully when he sees her again in their next forms, that it'll be in a place where he can just be near her and be okay with her. And then he goes on to say that I'll toast outside your wedding day. Whisper vows I'll never say. Which is very clear that rather he's not invited, which probably not, or he's refusing to go. And he's going to stay. And that kind of vision is what, if anyone has seen Gilmore Girls, reminds me of when Rory's standing outside of Dean's wedding to Lindsay. And she's staring and she's like, that could have been me, but I messed this up. I cheated on him and I drove him away, and then I didn't fight for him at all. And now he's getting everything he wanted. He's getting all this happiness with her. I don't know. There's so many different movies and stuff that is coming through my mind when I'm seeing stuff like this. Like The Notebook, for instance, coming through my mind. Don't know why, but Pride and Prejudice. Someone who messed up. I don't know. I just saw Regretting You. I guess so. I guess it's that one. You know what this really reminds me of? Love, Rosie. But I loved it so much. I loved it so much. The song is amazing. I'm going to go ruin my Spotify Wrapped, and I'm going to go slap my friend that recommended to me, because I know exactly why she recommended this to me, because it was a personal dig. And you know what? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, thank you very much for staying and for watching me dramatically react, I guess, although everything was completely genuine. I'm just deeply distraught at the moment. And to hear my little analysis on what I think is going on. I would love to do a deeper analysis. Of course, I don't have that much time, and I'm trying to save your guys' time. But maybe if y'all ever want, I would love to do that on this channel, is to go through songs and do a really deep lyrical analysis to songs, and I probably have a list. I could do a bunch of Hosier songs. I could do stuff from Evermore, folklore, whatever y'all want. Let me know. I would love to do that. But it was so great seeing you guys again. I know I was gone for a while, but I really do love doing this. I'm having a lot of fun. And I kind of forgot for the 2 weeks when I was so busy and was having all this issue with electronics and recording and YouTube rights and all that kind of stuff that I kind of forgot. But I'm doing this because I love this, and I'm really loving it, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it because I want to keep doing it. And to keep doing it, you know, it's that support thing. But anyway, I hope to see you guys again really soon. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, night, evening, or whatever. And thank you so much for stopping by. Bye, guys.